How's it, mates? This is Mrjacharles. We're back with Clannad, the visual novel, the confidence training exercise program. Because previously, we were trying to get Ryou to be all confident and shit, apparently. We wanted her to feel good about herself. I mean, I suppose she does feel good about herself, she just doesn't know how to, express herself. And we need her to do that as my girlfriend. So now we're going to see where that goes, if we can, actually get her to express herself or whatever. Alright, it's lunchtime. It's probably going to end in like 2 seconds, but that's fine. We can have fun with that. Having witnessed the whole affair, Kyo is delighted, as if it was her who had accomplished the feat. Oh yeah, and also, she also ended up, suggesting to feed me a sausage again. It was a bit gay, but I will accept that. I will accept that happened in my life. Alright. What? Alright, you say something too. I bit on the chopsticks. Is that fine? Wrong! Say things like, it's delicious, or I'm so fortunate. Yeah, I certainly am for getting that stuff down my throat. Well, fortunate is a little overboard. Anyway, say something. That was delicious. Certainly looked it, even though I couldn't fucking see it, so I don't want them, but... What? Hearing me say that, Mrjacharles explodes with embarrassment and looks down at the lunchbox. She then grabs one of those octopus-shaped sausages herself with her chopsticks and puts it in her mouth. Oh. Kyo suddenly points at Mrjacharles and gasps. Something like that. Mrjacharles gives her sister a dumbfounded look in response. What's wrong? An indirect... Huh? Tomoya, those chopsticks went into your mouth, right? Kyo is pointing at the thing that Mrjacharles' lips are holding on to. It's the thing that I was biting onto just a few seconds ago. Ah, shit! An indirect kiss. Upon hearing that, Mrjacharles' face burns bright red. Not as red as I've seen it other times, but I'll deal with that. Her body twitches and then trembles, so much that it felt like her hair all stood up for an instant. Ow, Just now, Okazaki-kun's... Whoa! This has happened once before. Calm down, Mrjacharles. That's right. That was just an indirect one. It's not a real one. But I... What have I done? Just as expected, Mrjacharles stands up as her eyes begin to water. Oh, and then she disappears from life again, I guess. That the game deletes her sprite. I'm sorry! She quickly speeds off with the chopstick still in her hand. Before we could react, she had disappeared from our view. Well, by then, have fun with life and that. I knew this would happen. She actually runs pretty fast. Unexpected, no? Hey, hurry up and run after her. That's not going to help now, will it? She'll just be embarrassed and run away even faster. Well, she'll eventually get cornered. It's like trying to pick up a cat, Eventually they'll get in the corner, and then they'll run around you and you won't have a fucking chance of catching them. Unless you're quick on your feet. Yeah, I guess. That aside, the problem we now have is what we're going to do with the rest of the food. I say as I look at the lunchboxes that are still more than half full. Tomoya? You can do it! Hey, you help too! And so, our fight begins. Oh, we wield our chopsticks with all our might, but the lunchbox doesn't empty as fast as we would have liked. Oh, are we ditching her for the food? Oh, fair enough. And yet, our stomachs steadily grew. At this rate, we might not finish all of it before time runs out. Okay, well, it feels kind of lonely without that. At least I can see the food a bit better, though. I mean, that looks like some hairy cactus in there. I don't know whether that's appetizing or not. I mean, the tomatoes look nice. I'm not a huge, raw tomatoes fan, or cooked, well, I like cooked tomatoes with a cooked breakfast, that's different. The soy sauce looks normal. I don't know, I guess I'm just questioning it a bit, Oh, yeah, hey, Tomoya. I look up, the asparagus bacon wrap still in my mouth. So what's it like going out with Ryou? I swallow the object in my mouth and look at Kyo with my head lurched over. What do you mean? Are you enjoying it? I'm having a bit of a problem with coming up with a response. We haven't really been able to indulge in it much. I mean, there was that fortune-telling date, which was quite nice to be honest, but then I don't know, after that, it kind of just felt more like a three-way best friends forever kind of relationship, not an actual, relationship. Am I enjoying being together with Fujibayashi? It's true that Fujibayashi's been with me for the past week. However, even so, there hasn't really been anything special, except the fortune-telling thing. It's not like we've made any progress as lovers. Yeah, okay. However, just by having her there, I've come to learn quite a bit about Fujibayashi. These are things that I probably would not have learned if we stayed just as classmates. At the very least, I think these are things that I discovered because Fujibayashi found the courage to reach out to me. Do you find it boring? Oh, hardly. As I stayed in silence, Kyo asks uneasily. Nah, I think if I had to say one way or another, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying her running away and just fearing for her life when she sees me. If I didn't start going out with her, we wouldn't have moments like this. She's really shy, but I really enjoy watching her to try her best to stay by my side. She gets stubborn once fortune-telling is brought up, and she gets embarrassed over the tiniest trifles. She's actually bad at cooking, and she's much faster than she looks. I probably would never have learnt about any of this if we just stayed as friends, or if I ignored her for the playthrough, which I did I think for Miss Eye's route. It's just as you said. These are things that you can only learn because we are going out. At the very least, I think the past week has been very meaningful. Kyo listens to me in silence. She then looks at the lunchbox and starts thinking about something. She starts thinking, what fucking mess have I made? Yeah, well, I wouldn't blame you if you did think that. I have no idea what was going on in her mind. Do I want to know? Is it like marriage or something? But when she raises her head, she's returned to her old self. Alright, have a moment of being a fucking weirdo, I guess. Oh man, it's like you're bragging. She laughs and scratches her head. I'm not trying to brag. That was definitely bragging. I think you ought to have told Ryou all that instead of me, though. Oh, but if you did that to her, her face might just catch on fire. It's possible. Bit of magic, witchcraft, and wizardry there. She probably won't even have the time to run away before she actually bursts. I know, right? The two of us laugh, and then the first bell rings. Crap, we aren't done eating yet. Hurry up, Tomoya, eat. Don't be absurd. Alright, good lunch session there. I wonder if we're actually going to get a romantic moment with Ryou though, because again, I don't know if this is exactly an ideal relationship. Tomoya and Tomoya were perfect, I just don't think anything can top that. I mean, I liked Miyazawa, but she was just more friend material, and Miss I was useless as a lover. In the end, we couldn't finish the lunchbox. Oh, that's a shame. When the second bell starts to ring, Kyo and I are running down the hallway. Oh yeah, Tomoya, you know that long weekend we have starting tomorrow? Yeah, the one I've played a few times now. Go on a date with Ryou, okay? The three of us again? Nope, I'll pass this time. Oh, you actually... Was this was her coming along with us a way of seeing if I was actually a decent lad or not? Because that's quite a nice sister thing to do, I won't deny that. Go on a date as a couple, just the two of you. I won't be spying on you two, won't you? That I don't believe. Considering on May 3rd... Oh, my internet's broke. Oops. Wait, give me a moment. I know I saw an option for May 3rd. Yeah, how's your day, guys? Have you a good day? Do you have beans on toast today? That's pretty shit. May 3rd, I've got an option that says watch Kyo silently. So what's that shit about? What's that shit about? Okay, that just makes you sound all the more suspicious. Oh, come on, trust me, I'm not going to keep up the distasteful nonsense the whole time. Yeah, I don't believe you. I think you're going to abuse our trust. Kyo says with a carefree smile. Alright. Back to back to talking about someone going in the toilet all the time. Hey, you heard about the thing about the guy's bathroom? What is it today? For some reason, the rugby club had a stake out there today. They were pretty keen on dragging out the guy that was hiding inside too. Huh? Why's that? Hope Tsunohara survived and that we get to meet again. Nah, you probably just murdered your best friend there, you fool. The bell rings, ending homeroom. With my bag in my hand, I stand up from my seat and head to Fujibayashi's seat. Fujibayashi. Fujibayashi, who was packing her textbooks and pencil case into her bag, twitched as she looked up. Immediately, her face is flushed bright red. Oh, she's gonna catch fire. We're gonna learn how to make a campfire, guys. How's it going, chicks and mates? This is Mrjacharles, and we're not even playing anything. We're making a fucking campfire. She's probably still thinking about what happened during lunch. What is it? Want to go home together? She looks at me, seeming to not have understood what I just asked her. Like I said, want to go home together? I repeat my words. Looks like she managed to process the meaning of the words this time. The color of her face changes in an instant. Is it really okay? What do you mean? Is it okay for us to go home together? No, sorry, I just messed up my head. Yeah, one time I was actually having decent... Actually, that looks nice. I've got nice hair, that's a first. Mrjacharles, indecisive and timid as always, asks me with her eyes upturned. In response, I tell her. Of course it is. After all, we're going out. I answer nonchalantly. As soon as she heard my answer, her eyes relaxed. Although her face is still red, there's now a hint of cheerfulness behind her bashful visage. I'll wait for you at the school gate. Yes, I'll be right there. Mrjacharles says as she bows lightly. I lift my hand up and leave the classroom. Alright, cool. Good school day. Really worked out for us. Tom here. Oh, Kyo. Are you heading home already? Yeah. Where's Ryou? She's still in the classroom. Are you leaving her behind? Nope. I'm waiting for her at the gate. Oh, is that so? Guess you're doing your job as her boyfriend. You want to come along? I'll pass. It'll just make me feel bad to get in the way of your alone time. Well, Tommy is definitely going for all the right options here, trying to involve the sister, even though he clearly doesn't want her around. What can you do there? I mean, well, she's being reasonable about it. Maybe it will stay this way for a bit. Kyo says, laughing exaggeratedly in the process. That aside, be sure to remember what I told you during lunch. During lunch? Oh, you mean something about going on a date with her? Yep. Since you two are going home together, it's going to be easy to ask her out, right? How do we know that? Maybe she might get kidnapped or something in between the process of asking her. I guess. In any case, I'll walk with you to the school gate. Yeah. The two of us start walking towards the shoe lockers. Quietly and shoulder to shoulder. The noise of our shoes tapping on the ground fill the hallway. It only makes me think about the person next to me all the more. Even though we're walking silently, it feels like that only serves to emphasize Kyo's existence. Oh, I thought we might have been talking about Ryou at this point. Okay. She really is struggling to let go, but she wants to now, doesn't she? For some reason, the shoe lockers feel like they are growing farther and farther away. With my face still pointed forward, I glance to my side. Kyo keeps on walking with a normal, emotionless look. Huh? Having noticed my glance, Kyo turns to face me. What is it? Nope, nothing. You stole a glance at me, what for? It's nothing. Something's bothering you, right? If you have something to say, just say it. And I'm telling you, it's nothing. I was just looking at you because it was so quiet. Oh, what? And here I thought you were looking at me because I am so cute. You know what? I was thinking something like that was happening. What if that's the way to Kyo's heart next time? I'm not doing that. No, you can feck off with that shit. Ha ha! Come again? Nothing. I just chuckled for no reason. It wasn't until 2 seconds later that I received a blow that flash blinded me. Well, I mean, should have just said no, look, I've got Ryou, instead of, ha ha! That just makes you sound like you're a pervert. That hurt. Leaning against the gate's wall, I rubbed the back of my head. It's your fault for saying something so rude. I think that's a proper reaction to somebody who calls herself cute. Even if you won't think it, no need to express it. Fine, next time I'll just think it. Don't even think it! Jeez, she's so selfish. Sheesh, well, I'm heading home now. Bye. Are you sure you don't want to go home with us? Didn't I tell you doing so would be tasteless? I see. To tell you the truth, I think it'd be easier on me if this girl's there with us when our conversations grind to a halt. Well, take care. I guess we're going to be silent all the way now. We're going Silent Hill, are we? Giant pterodactyl comes down, or some weird portrait monster that just, didn't really have a good fatherhood. You too, be sure to walk Ryou all the way home, okay? And don't you dare pull anything funny just because I'm not there. I'll grate through your skin and bones with a grater. Yeah, use that as cheese parmesan for your fucking pasta. How come you say scary stuff without a second thought? Guess it's my personality, Kyo says and laughs it off. Well, alright, bye. She waves at me and walks away. Looking at her back, I sigh. Not long after, Mrjacharles comes out of the school building. For some reason, she plods toward me slowly with her shoulders drooped. There's that word again, drooped. Can you come up with something else? Maybe slopped down or I don't know, quenched. I don't know, just something. I mean, I don't think any of those words actually mean drooped. I just think drooped is a bit boring at this point. I was sure she would come running and say, I'm sorry for making you wait, or something like that. Yo! I'm sorry for making you... Well, there it is. There it is for you. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Oh, she doesn't fucking know about that one tiny comment we made about Kyo. She says and lets out a sigh. You're not very convincing when you say it like that. Oh, I don't like her when she's ultra depressed. That's just depressing to me. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's go. Okay. Right, that's troubling me, and that's why I'm going to end the episode here, because I want this to be a surprise for you guys. I want you guys to stay tuned upon this cliffhanger. But if you want to play the game for yourself and to see what happens, there'll be a link to the game in the description down below. Maybe it will be something really surprising we could never have suspected. It's probably the fact that we called Kyo cute by accident though, right? Without further ado, look for books, subscribe to your channel next time. See ya!